Alright guys, well we've come out, or should I say I've come out on my Todd for a change. I'll show you in a minute, but I've had a new base of the chassis made for the Walkera. Let me just give this camera a clean, hold up. That's better. Yeah, so I've had a new chassis made, or a new base to the chassis made for the Walkera. So I want to give that a wee test flight. It's been made by one of my mates, Neil. I bought the carbon fibre and gave the carbon fibre to him, and then just gave him the old base plate and he's cut it out. Made it from 2mm thick 3K weave carbon fibre. So it's massively strong. It's a hell of a lot stronger than what the old one was anyway. There's no flex in the chassis at all now. You can't get hold of it and bend the chassis like you used to be able to. So I'm going to give that a little wee whirl and see how it flies with that on. Also, I'm thinking of having a little go in acro mode or rate mode or manual mode, whatever anyone wants to call it, because everyone calls it different things. So I've come out to an enormous farmer's field. So I hope said farmer doesn't mind me learning to fly in acro mode on his field. I'm made up now because I can actually get out because I've got one of them. So finally got a car at last. It means I can get out and about. So yeah, I'll get everything set up. In fact, hang on a minute before I do that. Just chuck them batteries there. Phone. I'm going to get you the quad out and show you that, mightn't I? So there's the quad. As you can see, I've got the Gen Fam 6045 props on now, and then that is the plate that I've made. And the difference is just unbelievable. There's no flex in the chassis at all. It's nice and thick, as you can see. So I suppose I better take it for a flight, hadn't I, and see how it gets on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers guys, make sure you thumbs up and subscribe it as well, and see you in a bit. Just to anyone who decides to start and all, this road, there's only like one, maybe two cars come up and down it every now and then. So as I'm coming across the hedge line, I can see on the FPV if there's anything coming. That's why I'm going across the road and off into the other field and round and back in again. But I am making sure there's no cars coming, just for those of you that want to start kicking off. that flies loads better. Still need to sort the rates out and stuff now, but finally confident enough with it to know that if I have a smash, it's not going to completely die. As I was saying before, that crash that I had, let me just clean that out. Yeah, that crash that I had with it, well, what, about half an hour ago, didn't really do any damage. The only casualty we've got is, as per usual, prop. But that's it, so that can go in the boot to go into the spares box, well, into the bin box, or stick it in the trophy cabinet or something. But yeah, otherwise it's all good, flying well. As I said, that cock up was because I've been pissing about with the rates and I've turned them up just that little bit too high, but neither here nor there really. So yeah, if you're gonna, or if you want to strengthen up tremendously the Walkera runner, I recommend getting some 3K carbon weave, some 3K weave carbon fibre that's 2mm thick. And hang on, clean you again. And yeah, just do yourself an exact template of what was already there on the bottom deck. If you put on, what's it called? If you put on a big, or if you put the thicker deck on, then as you have seen, it took a mighty hit before, and I would almost snap a prop, didn't even bend the motor shaft or nothing. So yeah, win-win situation. So if you don't mind, guys, if you want to hit the subscribe button, smash that like button, because the like button always makes a massive difference. And leave us a comment if you've just got one of these, or if you're thinking of getting one, how you're finding it, or if you need any advice on the Walkera, then obviously give us a shout and I'll try and help you out as much as I can. But yeah, win-win situation. While I think on, I'll show you my car once this other car's gone now. So that will be the new boogie bus. So she needs a clean, but hey ho, go and do that on my way home now. So cheers guys, thanks very much, smash the subscribe, click like button, leave us a comment. Cheers guys, bye.